Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What is up, everyone? Hello. Welcome to an extremely, very seriously not messing around studio session on Tuesday. What is it? September 16th. How's everyone feeling? We got Cindy. What's up, Cindy? Hey, Delansky. He's not even playing it twice. That's funny that you've caught on to that habit of mine. Usually it takes me a few minutes just to make sure I've kind of like fully prepped for the stream. But welcome. What's up, Junie? Yeah, feeling pretty good today. I went to the gym this morning, got some just kind of general chores and life things out of the way. Had a great lunch. I got a little coffee going now too. Feeling good. Yeah. I think today, I'm trying to think about what I'm going to focus on today. I think I might end up bouncing between project files a little bit. It feels like my going rate seems to be about 2 to 3 songs that I'm working on per stream. So that kind of seems like a good threshold to go for. I feel like that 1.5 hour mark is a point maybe where it feels right for me to switch up to something else. Yo, Michael Lynch, what's up? Man, that's crazy. 66 months. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, why don't we, in, keeping with recent trends, why don't we just start by getting some kind of loop going? I think maybe today we don't do cone sound loops, but like, dude, I don't know. I feel like I'm just like reliving through another Cohen sound phase because this morning I was in the gym listening to their 2023 EP. What is that called again? It's so sick. I really love the direction they've taken with their music over the years. Their progression has just been really, really special. I think their sound has like really matured. I would say over the years. Led by Ancient Light, that's right. Didn't they? I think they wrote like a little series of stories for that EP too, which is funny because I was doing something similar for the Panorama series until that project kind of like died off, which is definitely my fault. But anyways, let's whatever. Let's just find another Cohen sound loop. Nobody can stop me. That's the thing. It's like you guys might say no, Martin. It's time to switch it up, and I'll say maybe I just don't care. Maybe I'm on I'm in a Cohen sound phase. But we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I did have a lot of fun. What was it, Sunday, writing that like jazzy glitch hop style track? That was a good time. Hey, what's up, Popcorn Pro? Good to see you here. D&B, maybe like, man. Ugh. This one sounds like the transients are nice and short in this one. I think I could probably use this. So, whoa, 172. So let's go 172. Huh. There we go. You could just write something chill and jazzy to get the fingers warmed up. I like that little melody. Let's start with that. 2, 3, 4, dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay, cool. Wait, actually, let's do one more take where it's just the melody. Yikes, that was a little off, but that's fine. We'll just get the quantize to 100%. And for now, let's just copy paste this piano stuff over here. And we can just use the simpler. There we go. Cool. Today's an amazing day because I'm building my biggest Lego setup ever. That is... I'm so jealous, actually. You know, I've kind of forgotten about how obsessed I was with Legos when I was a kid. I had a pretty hilarious little experience, a run-in with the law, one might say, even, when I was a kid. And I always wonder whether I feel like experiences, obviously when you're younger, they have such a profound effect on your life moving forward. But anyways, I was so obsessed with Lego that, like, everywhere we went, when I went somewhere with my parents, especially like stores and stuff like that, I would ask if we could pick up a Lego set, and obviously they can't say yes every time. And I saw one in like this generic Walgreens type store, and I saw something that I really wanted, and it was just like, it's a little Lego set, and my mom said no, and I took it and I put it in my jacket because I'm young and I don't know, I don't understand how society works. Can't just take what you want whenever you want it. And it took my mom a little while actually to catch on to what was going on, because I kept asking her for like little supplies, like, oh, Mom, can I have scissors? And I would like take it upstairs to try to like cut the package open and stuff. And eventually she caught on. She's like, what do you need this for? And I couldn't come up with a lie. So then I ended up just like telling her, like, what happened. But the crazy thing is, we went back to the store. My mom forced me to go back to the store and to speak with the owner. It was a pretty small store, and they give him the stolen piece back. And my mom was expecting him to kind of like gently scold me because I'm a child, and that would be my lesson learned, right? And like, do the right thing, bring the stolen item back. And but then he kind of went a little too hard on me, and then my mom ended up getting angry with him and was like, that's not how you treat a kid. And then it was like, oh, you shouldn't have stolen, in the first place, or stuff like that. And then we left. But it left an impression on me, because I was like, wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the whole realization of like actions have consequences when you're younger. What's up, Hottie? Yeah, that was my little klepto phase. I think I was like, this is before we moved to Austria, so I was like maybe like 4 or 5 or something. Yeah, it's a long time ago. Cool. I'm just kind of browsing through some sounds. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Garrett, first time chatter. I bought your hoodie in 2019 and still wear it to this day. That's amazing. Hell yeah. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Red Panda? Good to see you in the chat. I'm definitely still creating. Yeah, I'm going to be creating for the rest of my life. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to open another Keyscapes instance here, because this will be a little bit easier if I just get the chords down, I think. Yo, what's up? Not Garrett. Thank you for the follow. And that's actually really good to hear that the hoodie's holding up still. That's like 6 years. Pretty solid. So let's start with this more sustained, like, chord thing first. Ah! Hold on. I think I'm gonna try to start on the downbeat, actually. Okay, let's just make our own little sub thing here. I'm wondering whether to go more just like simple like saturated sub kind of thing, or more of a Reese. But I think I'm gonna go more simple for now, and then if you want something more fancy, we'll just go back and change it. Make sure it's mono. Start this off topic. I'm wondering when you're on tour about how you manage between singing and performing key parts, track arrangements. No, you're fine. Which, you know, this in general, like, I don't mind at all. People just ask me questions out of the blue. I have no problem with that. Sometimes I'm just really focused on something I'm working on. Like right now, I'm just kind of warming up, so I have no problem taking a moment to chat about stuff. But let me see. How do you manage between singing and performing key parts live? So when I first started performing, I was using like an APC to trigger and session view stuff in Ableton, and also arming different sounds while switching between different sections of different songs, changing BPM, and like it was just, there's too much going on. It was like really difficult to actually make the experience fun for myself and for the crowd, because it was too difficult. So what I do now, I transition to like kind of basically planning my sets ahead of time in arrangement view, and it leaves me with less flexibility, but like that's just, I think that's one of the downsides of just like, you have to pick and choose, right? Like if you're doing like something loop oriented, let's say like Mark Rebele or Ari, I see him on YouTube all the time. I forget Ari's take. No, that's something else. Some of you might know who I'm talking about, but like you lose, it's dope, but like you lose, if you're doing it all loop based, then you lose some fidelity and the ability to like, have these really intricately planned moments, I guess. And it all depends on like what you're going for, but I kind of ended up leaning more in the arrangement direction so that like I can rehearse a lot of moments more precisely, and so I miss looping and doing that kind of stuff a lot, though, I will say. So, but yeah, when you're a solo performer, you really have to like prioritize. You have to be able to say like, all right, well, I don't know, I care more about like making stuff on the spot because that's really exciting to me. So I'm going to go like more that like live improvisational looping route, whatever. But, and I love trying to incorporate stuff like that into my sets. And I mean, a lot of times my solos are solos. They're improvised. And, so that makes it really exciting for me. But still, I know the track arrangement ahead of time, and that can reduce some of the kind of randomness and excitement in sets. So hopefully that answers it. But yeah, another few things that I do in my sets these days that, if you're new to performing in something like Ableton, or especially in like, I guess, arrangement view. Maybe you can do this in session view too, but automating patch changes, and like I like having a dummy track too that just has all of the sidechain matched to every track that's in the song, and that way there's a certain fidelity, I think, in EDM, and I think that I don't know. I found that just playing your leads on top of the mix, I don't know. I might be overthinking it, but like I personally think that when you're playing like electronic based sounds, like it's not an acoustic instrument, I feel it's better to try to mix it in more. Like, yeah, maybe it could stick out a bit more than usual, a few dB, but like in general, it's still nice to have that sidechain going, even if you're playing live. Like, yeah, people maybe they won't care too much about that difference, but I don't know. I kind of prefer it that way. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Ari at home, that's right, yeah. Now I kind of want to, yeah, no problem. You're welcome, Hadi. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Kind of more interested in maybe doing some simple filtered chords here. That's kind of cool. Restarting that trigger. Hold on, why is this a little off here? There we go. It's right now. Let's have an automation on the cutoff, like slowly opening it up. keep experimenting with some other chords. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. Maybe we just change it to like a D&B type vibe instead of jungle. Yeah. Let's do this. Getting kind of like Matt Zo vibes a little bit here. Actually, I kind of like this one a little bit more. Let's see if we can tone this down a tiny bit. Let's see. Try to create some sub movement that matches this. Oh yeah, wait, what am I doing? Probably just copy this MIDI over here. Just delete everything except for the lowest note. Definitely hear like a soaring lead chilling on top of this. kind of digging it. It's very simple, but I'm starting to think that maybe we treat this as more of like a top layer type thing. Just like tighten it up a bit and maybe compact it, and then we will just try to maybe just use some one-shots instead in the drum rack to kind of build this out. Ooh, damn, that one sounds great. Well, I don't know why it sounded better quiet, but... Or maybe it's the glue compressor, but either way, still sounds good. Let's shorten it a tiny bit. It's quite long. Okay, let's grab some kind of snare here. A lot of these are pretty heavy for an intro, but I think just shortening it will make it a little bit less intense. Let's just try that. Cool. Got that MIDI. Okay, let's get a compactor in here. And let's grab the signal from 90. And let's make sure none of these are being affected by velocity. I'm gonna get rid of that double snare. And now we can sidechain these quite easily, I think. Or wait, still gotta grab the dummy audio from HW. 90. Dummy, there we go. You know, now I'm kind of thinking, I almost want to just like get a different loop at this point. For the hi-hat specifically, I think there's this 80 BPM one that can be quite nice when it's sped up. I do still want a little bit of compacting action here. I don't know. Let's get some kind of like a crash. Just a quick crash from somewhere. Sure. Although that's probably a bit too aggressive. Kind of picturing like more of a ride, I guess. Cymbals. Yeah, let's try this. Sure. I'm not sure exactly crash, I think, could work here. I wonder if we could shift it a little bit. Let's try to get the low end out of this patch. So we'll get rid of all of these and then probably just add a Pro Q real quick too. Nice. Sounds here. Kind of fun to have those parameters to play with while the loop is going. Maybe we can like create some kind of crazy single macro to have like a bunch of control over the entire song. Or a loop rather. Not really much of a song yet. Let's try that out. I'm kind of curious. Just gotta quickly unmap this. Edit MIDI map. I think I just hit delete. There we go. Maybe we can find something in the bass too to do this with. So we can add a macro to maybe the cutoff. And then we'll map that as well. And last but not least, what would be really cool is to do the same thing with the release and the hi-hats. So we'll just use a vocoder for that. Let's create that real quick. So we'll map the release. What is that? 46 milliseconds, all the way to something like, I don't know, 400 milliseconds. I think something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's add that there. All right. Let's try this. I like that that little riff. Let's see, get the synth going just on the piano. You can have the piano in here. We gotta mix it in a little bit more first though. It's a little bit much, maybe. I almost want to switch over to one of the felt pianos, maybe. a lot of fun. Let me at least get that melody recorded. Something like that. That was a fun little jam session. Some real wholesome vibes right there. That chord progression. Why don't we add like a few measures of some kind of quick little piano intro. Let's start with that. Oh, actually, let's double this in length. Okay. And then I think like this melody sounds like a good melody to build some excitement, I guess. So I'm picturing like the intro not really needing it. And then we should have some kind of reverse. I think we could wash this sound out and filter it. Kind of like that. Oh, more Kismet. Sorry, I didn't see that you're in the chat. Let's go. Maybe you could add, even do a macro on the distortion and make it more dynamic in some spots. 100%. That's a good idea. I'm glad you're... I've seen you in the chat a couple times now. I hope if you're touring, it's been going well. Always curious to see what you're cooking up next. It's kind of a weak symbol, but whatever. So I'm thinking maybe we... And also this synth. is not really. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I'm hearing more of like a plucky. Let's see if there's anything like plucked. That's a nice sound. Man, Nest is crazy. The patches he creates are... I could never... I mean, yeah, if I watched some tutorials, like, maybe I could come up with something like this, but... But to just... right off the bat, come up with stuff like this, it's pretty cool. Yeah, let's add this in the intro. Yo, thank you for the follow, Win-Win Collective. Yes, please send me your 2026 cuts, 100%. If you have current, they might have some cool pluck sounds. Man, I've been meaning to experiment with current, but I don't know if you ever feel overwhelmed with the amount of options you have when it comes to producing. I get in different mindsets. Sometimes I'm like ready to experiment and try something. Other times I'm kind of like, I just want something that I know is going to get me the results I'm looking for. So anyways, that's my excuse for not having current. I did see, I think I have Rift, which is by the same company. I don't even know if I have it installed. Let me see. I do, yeah. Rift is really cool. Yo, Omega, what's up? First time chatter. Thanks for joining. Minimal audio made current, right? Let's just like go through some of these random presets. Why have I not been using Rift at all? Yo, thank you for the follow, Omega. Appreciate it. Long-time supporter, not gonna lie. Listen to Insight first and been a fan since. That's amazing. 10-year anniversary this year. I really want to finish that VIP. I was actually working on it this morning a little bit. We'll get to that maybe later in the stream. Right now, I'm just trying to get my brain in the zone, starting something from scratch. I think part of it too is like I don't know if other producers out there can relate to this, but like I feel this less when I'm in the studio alone, but like when I'm streaming, I feel like I have to make something on stream first to maybe like get myself comfortable making and knowing people are watching, even if it's just like a couple dozen or whatever. It's a little different, so it gets me comfortable with like creating on the spot, I guess. Actually adds a nice texture at really low percentage like that. Ooh, wait, so if I record, what's gonna happen if I record this macro? Okay, like where does that show up? Does it record each macro individually? Hold on, I gotta try that again. I think it does, yeah. So this one, they'll just all have the same automation. That's pretty cool. I was picturing it starting to open up here. Kind of like that. Oh, that's the other idea I was doing earlier. Alright, let's find some kind of pluck sound to throw in here, because I think that'll help tie things together. Maybe we make something from scratch, because I have a feeling it'll be really hard to find what I want. Or actually, wait. Do I have Spire installed? I feel like Spire had... Oh, I guess not. Whatever. That's fine. We'll just make something. Not 100% sure how to do this, but let's get some FM from noise. And let's got a few different ideas on how to approach this pluck. Make it sound pretty. Make it sound pretty. We need a little pitch action on this. Okay. Pitched sine waves just always sound pretty, in my opinion. It's mono, legato, or not legato actually. Okay, let's maybe we OTT this. Yeah, it's not bad. So I think I was gonna start the melody here. Something like that. Let's just quantize it. Maybe we could have the this envelope kind of sidechain the reverb, basically. Hold on, this note got kind of messed up. And let's get rid of that low end weirdness. And just for fun, I kind of want to just like throw... What would this auto pitch sound like on here if we format shift it? Kind of cool. Doesn't really work with the sound. That's okay. Can you add a... Oh! Wait, I actually haven't tried this before. That's kind of cool to mess with the delay time with an LFO. Let's, probably like... But, like, it's a little chaotic, though. So... It gave me another idea, though. It made me want to, maybe throw another, like, higher octave, sine wave in here with the same, like, envelope, LFO stuff going on. I mean, it's kind of cool. It sounds a little generic now, but... At least it's got a little more character. It's inside guy. How long have you been practicing keys? For a very long time. Been a couple decades at minimum. Oh, okay, let's get the piano. Yeah, let's get that in there. Yeah, it's a nice little additional layer. And then let's have the drums leave here. I'm kind of hearing like maybe we can start by sketching. I'm hearing like just like some big chords here. We can just start by let's try that. We'll just use that as an outline for this next section. What time we got? 2:11? Damn it. I'm not operating fast enough here. Okay, so here we can maybe have a bigger version of this snare. Like, I don't know if we just add Excuse me. A couple more layers. Huh? I thought I copied it over. And let's make sure these are being side chained. I could kind of hear like listen, it's drum and bass. We can throw a Reese in here, no problem. So let me just grab one of those that I made recently. Should be in patches, basses, Reese. I don't know. Hold on. Let me think about what could happen there instead of just. Let's try that. Maybe not that higher octave. And then maybe we can throw in maybe we can throw. Oh, by the way, I finished getting the Never Count on Me pack ready. So now I just need to post about it. It's not live yet, but I will be posting about it sometime this week. Just can't forget about that. Where is it? Projects. I'm trying to remember. There's a preset in there that I was gonna try to use here, but oh yeah, here we go. It's just a really basic tool, sample pack, track packs, Never Count on Me, downbeat. I think it's just this. I think this was just being used on one of the downbeats in the song, so I made sure to try to get the preset. The problem, it's kind of unfortunate, but like with the the downside is obviously all the processing is lost from the Ableton group, but it's just better, I think, to offer the patch, and then the post processing is up to the so let's reduce some of this to I mean it's essentially just I think it might work as a layer here. Just get this MIDI right. Hold on. But yeah, the pack will have It'll mostly be focused on stuff, like I said last time, that's not really going to be an issue from a copyright perspective. So like, I'm not including things like the acapella or like, you know, I'm not really including melodies, but I'm including like some percussion sounds, like some presets, like the main drop lead, some of the like bass fills, and there's a lot of like cool little things in there that are still really useful and at least maybe provide a little bit of insight into. Is this better in the? Doesn't actually sound very good here, I don't think, but. I do want to add. Let's go into the mix here and get a reverb thing going. Set it to free and just have it like every. Yeah, it could be kind of cool. And let's do a like resonant high pass movement thing here. And let's get rid of this downbeat chord here as well. Okay, and then maybe we can like wash it out a bit there. Yeah, I don't really like the sound there actually. I think I'm gonna find something else. Oh, what are we calling this tune? I have no idea. It's a good question. Not quite sure why there's like a little artifact thing happening here. Might be from this ending a little too abruptly. So let's go like this. I think it's better, but make sure the dummy is being triggered here. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to add some more to this snare. Just like some, maybe a, oh wait, that's not even the other one. Hold on. Yeah, let's add some kind of tail. I can't. Actually, this might be a good like middle section to. Okay. And then maybe we can use this to create a little like final little sound at the end. Yeah, it's not bad. Might need to get rid of some of the low end in this. Wait, why is this quiet? Oh. Right, I gotta get this back. Okay, let's go back to the intro again for a sec here. This is so beautiful. I think we can maybe put the I'm not entirely sure if I like the whole like Reese approach here, because it's so vibey. We could still do like an A/B thing here, but maybe we find something else. Let's just, for fun. Why does this sound like it's not really being sidechained? Wait. Oh. Oh my god. That's crazy. So there was never any sidechain in the intro. Okay, let's automate the volume of the dummy. Let's make a little fill here. Find like some kind of tom. 118. I don't know if we can get away with using. Actually, I don't know, maybe. Let's get some kind of, I think there's, yeah, let's just add some noise. That's kind of cool. I'm definitely hearing some kind of lead, like a voice leading. Let's just try to throw this in here. Let's see if we. Like that. Let's just record it. I don't know what notes I was playing right before that, so let's get rid of that. Okay. I don't really know what to do with the B section, but I feel like this kind of makes sense to me. It could sound cool. I wonder if my patches are all messed up at the moment, so I don't know if any of these are gonna load. But oh my gosh, I gotta. It doesn't sound very good, but I gotta save this as a sketch. I haven't done that yet. 2025 September. What is it today? September 16th. the pluck could be cool. Let's just throw it in there. And then switch to something more sustained there. So last thing I'll do is just throw in a quick little I was gonna make a bass, but like that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Yeah, whatever. Let's just get this low end idea. I wasn't quite right, but yeah, let's go like this. What is that? D sharp? Don't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm on a boat. What's up? Thank you for the sub. Okay, well, I think it's a good spot to move on. I'm gonna render this anyways. Maybe we'll just duplicate this once over, and we'll render this out, and we'll move on to. I think I'm gonna open up the Insight VIP project. 45 months is crazy. I really appreciate the support. It's so crazy to me to see people that have been subbed almost like the entire time that I've been taking a break from streaming regularly. All right. Cool. And let's listen through it one more time just to revel in the glory of our creation. So nice. Thank you, Delansky. Appreciate it. Requires a lot of work, but cool. I'm happy with it though, for just like having sketch something from scratch in about an hour, a little over an hour. So let's end it here. Save this real quick, and let's move on. Let's go to Insight VIP. I gotta finish this ASAP. The vision is there. There is some kind of vision. I've been writing a lot of A/B drops, I feel like. All right, I'm trying to remember what I was doing in this project file. Let us take a look. Quantize those notes. Oh, that's right. Kind of opted out of the kind of weird rhythm in the intro. Okay, hear me out. I was thinking about starting the build here. Oh, by the way, before I keep listening to this, I was just gonna mention I have the string session locked in for this Thursday. So Thursday's maybe gonna turn into a slightly different stream than usual, where pending their approval and being cool with this, I will just live stream us recording strings for probably like the majority of the session, maybe not all of it, but yeah, they're gonna arrive sometime around noon, and then I figured I would stream what we're recording from like 1 to 4 when I would normally stream, and just share the process. Maybe we'll do like a quick little jam or something as well. Problem is I only have one microphone, so we'll see how I think we can only have like one string player jamming with me at a time, which is it's not a big deal. But anyways, what tracks will we be recording strings for? Definitely Insight, and then there's a few others that I have in mind as well. So there's at least like 3 others, and then I also I wanted to maybe just try to do some improv with them, See if we can do some stuff that's like not played to a grid or BPM, and see if I can like maybe use stuff like that in the album as well. So yeah, we'll see how that pans out. But okay, in the meantime, yeah, so the strings will add a really nice dimension, I think, to the melody. It doesn't always need to be there. I think the strings for sure will be like in this section, for example. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've yet to decide whether I'm gonna get them to match the like some kind of solo section here. Just a brief little solo. I did it with insane latency, so I gotta fix this MIDI still. Let me do that real quick. Make that shorter. Damn, the envelopes are slightly off, that's a bit tougher to move, I guess. So let's go like this. That's okay. This one feels slightly late. I think I'm gonna add a Reese fill here. So yeah, that sounds good, I think. Also, I got rid of the little fill thing at the end here. I just wasn't really feeling it. I think I want to go straight into what will be like a string. So this will be a great moment for the string players. I'm imagining a cello playing the root notes throughout this little piano outro, and then maybe the the violin can play like fifths and thirds. Maybe the violin can also echo the really soft. Create the second drop in GarageBand. Okay, and I probably need to do another take of this before recording with them. But I think this is gonna sound really beautiful with some string players on it. So let's go back to the intro here for a moment. I'm gonna add some more, a little more Valhalla here. Yeah, I might need to change my buffer rate real quick. So excuse me while I switch it up here. Probably 120 or 1024. Just gonna restart my audio interface. Which, by the way, I guess kind of put into an awkward spot because my motherboard isn't compatible with the new Windows that's coming out, and they're gonna stop providing updates for whatever Windows I'm on right now. I think it's Windows 11. So I'm gonna have to save up for a new computer, which I mean, I've had this one for 5 years, so I feel like that was a pretty good investment. I was hoping to be able to use it longer, though, I'm not gonna lie. And I could probably sell it or even the parts to get some money back, but I'm probably gonna need to like yeah, do some more streamathons or something, try to help get some kind of funding goal going for that. That'd be sweet, but I don't think that it'll be a huge issue for some time. I think in October this year, so like next month, is when the next Windows comes out, and then they stop doing the updates. So I feel like I'll probably be okay for a bit, and then eventually things are just gonna go a little haywire, and my software might, some random shit is just gonna start going south, I guess. You can also pay to extend updates. What? No way. That feels like a scam. A little bit. Like, suddenly I have to pay more to use the operating system I already paid for? Crazy. That is crazy. But I don't know. You get scammed from a bajillion different angles these days. It's crazy how vigilant you have to be. I literally get emails and letters, and I can't tell the difference anymore. I don't know. I always assume everything is a scam these days because I'm like, I never be too safe. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Haywyre, by Silseth. I think I need to approach this fill a little more carefully to lead into the 4 to the floor better. So let's try something else here. Let's do a little random sound here of some kind. Yeah, let's use this. Let's actually shift that a tiny bit. Actually, I might try to decrease the. I'm kind of hearing like a in the low end, some kind of like
everything is outside of our understanding. Everything is outside of our understanding. Everything.
So let's make room for that. Just a little distorted pitch like sine wave thing.
Everything is outside of our understanding. Everything.
Just get the MIDI in here first, since I won't be able to play it on time anyways. Let's get a little bit of pitch movement in here. Envelope. Yo. Thank you for the follow, is Ken Editor. Let's see how this sounds right now. Maybe some noise. I like that. I almost want the break to happen a measure earlier here, so let's copy this from the drum rack. That's kind of cool, actually. So I'm kind of torn between a couple different approaches here. Part of me I'm thinking like it could be cool to have a moment here where the build starts where it's just the ARP and like nothing else basically. But the ARP, I'll have the string players come in and record it, so you can imagine some strings over this. playing that along. Could be kind of cool, but it also means that you're hearing this same ARP for like 1 minute to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, that's too much time spent listening to this damn ARP. I feel like it's too much. Thinking about cutting it in half. Thinking. I feel like this will be really easy to add back in. So let's just delete it for now. And just see how the song feels working on it this way. Okay. I'm starting to hear like the bass switching up here. Let's just try this out. We can mute this quite easily. Okay, so we obviously have to change this patch here and quantize this. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. It's so weird drawing MIDI. I'm so used to recording it. I don't know, it's a little chaotic at the moment. I think it's a little crazy, but it just I've been feeling like this is a little bit too, there's something missing here still for me. I don't know if that's going to work, but it's also not the sound I would want to do this with. Something about the harmonics in these chords is bugging me too. I think if I change the voicing... Ah, okay. Getting rid of those lower octaves helps a bit, I think. Yo. Kevrasi, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. What do we got? 3:03. We got an hour left. I definitely don't mind continuing to focus on the VIP, but I also have no problem going back to some other stuff in the album. Just gonna turn down the temperature a little bit. It's kind of warm in here. Maybe we mute and unmute the chords during the section. Actually, that could help a bit. Yeah, so let's copy these over. I'm so excited to hear what this will sound like with strings. I think I need to low pass this a little bit sooner. It's a bit better. This part's gonna sound great with live strings too. actually like the idea of, yeah, this drop could be as is, just that one bass patch. I'm pretty convinced we're quite close. After we record those strings, and then after I do a mix master on this, I think it's gonna sound pretty good. But one thing is for sure, if I'm gonna try to pull this AB thing off, I need to make that bass patch more interesting. Where is that thing? Right here. Cool. Maybe a little bit of reverb is cool. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good. But I'm not gonna lie. I think at this point, the biggest thing that needs to happen is the strings. I think that's gonna be a huge motivator. So I'm gonna call it for now on this and try to open something else for the rest of the stream. Let's see. That jazzy glitch hop thing I started was super fun. I kind of want to revisit that for a moment. Switch up the vibe a bit here. Might switch up the buffer rate so I can jam out on this too. Oh yeah, one thought I had about the structure of this is I wanted to add just 4 measures here. I think. Yeah. Oh.
Back like you. Back like you.
It's kind of a cool little sketch. Let's I just wanted to add for the second half of this build, I wanted to add those swung hats back in there. Let's go like this.
Back like you.
I mean, there's like 0 sidechain in here at the moment. It's just some compactor stuff going on. Maybe it's time to do that. I don't know. It might be time. I'm just kind of dreading it, to be honest. It is gonna make the mix sound a lot better, but.
Back like you.
So I was trying to think about something, some kind of sound here.
Back like you.
All these sounds are so rough right now, but I definitely like the direction. This would be cool to automate the let's get them. Damn, all these macros are being used. Let's remove this one. Add it here. Yeah. Add a little variation to this patch. Make it short, long, short, long. Maybe like this.
Back like you. Back like you.
Let's get get that little sound over here too. wait. Gotta get that automation going over here.
Back like you. Oh, yeah, tap. Back like you. Back like you. Oh, yeah, tap.
Think about busting out a maybe like a swam violin to double that lead potentially. Where are we at? Audio modeling. Yeah, let's try violin.
Back like you.
I'll turn it down a little bit.
Back like you.
Hold on, that sound is a little too loud. Let's add some reverb in there too. Go like this.
Back like you.
Okay, I'm not convinced by the
Back like you.
yeah, that's cool, but why don't we find a few layers that we can bounce in place real quick? I'm seeing my CPU kind of freak out a little bit over here. What's up, Antonius? Apparently this is going to take a minute. How's everyone in the chat doing? Oh, it's going quantum. What's up? When's your next stream, John? Today, let's go. Is it a long stream or a short one? Jamming while packing stuff? Nice. Art Nerd, are you heading out somewhere? Four hours, nice. Good music to sleep. I could see that. It's like chill music to study to, but it goes a little bit harder. Damn, I don't know why that took so long to render, but here we go. I think we're going to do that with maybe a couple more layers here. Probably the Omnisphere. I can definitely see this being worth bouncing. You're at work? Doing shipping stuff? Sleep Token concert, nice. chill bass jazz to stank face too. Yeah. Do I have a stank face Haywyre emoji? Or emote, rather? I got this one. That's not terrible. Actually, this one's kind of, yeah. That is kind of a stink face. Okay, I think it's time to start figuring out how to approach the how to transition this to a drum rack. So let's take a look here. So we got the main kick right there. We got this like super offbeat hi-hat. A rim shot here. And then we have this accent kick. So we'll render all of these separately, I think. And then it'll help us a lot, I think. With just kind of making sure we can actually get the mix sounding a little bit better. Okay. I kind of like the Pharrell like tag thing. Could be kind of cool. Maybe just twice. Okay, let's not get too distracted here. Just two really short little hits here to remind us to do this later. Actually, I think those are too fast, so we'll go like this. Luckily, this is audio, so we can just go like this. It's cool. Alright, let's go back to making this drum rack friendly. So we got the kick, the hat, the snare. Show in Explorer. We'll slowly start putting these into a rack here. Could probably leave the hi-hat for now. We don't have to do that. It's a big part of the groove right now, so I think we can probably leave it for the time being. And then, actually the accent kick maybe we leave too. So all we gotta do is just insert the, where's it at? Okay, and now comes the side chaining. Let's get all the dummies ready to go. Main 90. What's going on with this artifact here? There we go. Let's turn this up a bit. Cool. Now we can send everything to sidechain. The compactor was working quite well for a bit, but okay. Actually, let's leave the compactor for that particular bass sound, maybe. Cool. Now we can copy this over and we can actually have some sidechain going. I think I want a little snap in here. Snap. Let's go like this.
Back like you.
And then we can switch to a different sound inside of the rim here. I think that might be a move.
Oh, your tap. Back like you.
Okay, let's get rid of the compactor. Make sure it's only going. Yeah, I just gotta make sure to start sending these. Oh, those are being sent already. These are not.
Back like you. Oh, your tap.
So for this section, let's start looking for a different, like snare. I don't know exactly what style to go for. Obviously, some kind of hip hop snare could be cool, but something distorted and grungy and. Let's just start throwing in random stuff and see. Definitely not that sound, but.
Oh, your tap.
Oh, wait. This is not set up right. There we go.
Oh, your tap.
was wondering why the dummy was ducking it so much.
Oh, your tech.
Okay, sweet. So let's look for there's this really old J Dilla pack that has some cool like hip hop-esque snares. Let's keep looking. I think there's a kind of considering maybe a Sophie snare in here. Sophie. Something like, that's a good tail, but definitely want that low end thump still. So let's keep looking around, see if there's anything else we can find. I haven't looked through this more recent Oliver pack that much. That actually might be a nice, like, nice clean. Hold on. Let's shorten this a bit. It's quite long. Stop shooting. I wonder if we change the hi-hats to go a little bit straighter here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Back like you.
All right, let's make sure. Still feels like some elements are not being sidechained at the moment, so let's take a little look around. What's going on here? Yeah, this can be sidechained. This can be sidechained. These can probably all be sidechained.
Act like you. Yo, tap. Act like you.
Kind of want an open hi-hat here to do like a. Let's see if that cone pack has any open hats. Yeah, we can try one of these.
Act like you.
It's kind of nice to have that on the downbeat as well.
Act like you. Act like you.
Another thing I'm thinking, maybe the S4E snare layer is a little too much to happen every time. Maybe we shorten it a bunch. And save it for like every fourth snare, maybe. Let's see. Where am I going? So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think it was this one, maybe.
Act like you. Act like you.
Actually, it'd be cool to have a solo section here. Maybe like a little piano jam section.
Act like you. Back like you.
Could be kind of cool to have a little.
Back like you. Back like you.
I think something didn't copy over.
Back like you.
There we go. Some Foley would go hard in this too, actually. I just thought about that. Alright, let's bust out a piano here. You can just jam out for a little bit and start wrapping things up here slowly.
Back like you.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna slowly start wrapping up here. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you guys on Thursday for the recording session.
Lounge out the bar, we spin it down, we wow, look how proud we are. I feel like $1 million, feel me holler to the max with the Benz.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. But again, thank you guys for hanging out, and I shall see you guys soon. Just again, a heads up: Thursday will be slightly different than usual. There's gonna be string players gonna be hanging out in here. Hopefully, I'll have to see what I might just have to make up the Thursday stream in a different way if they're not down to do that. But they're pretty chill dudes, so I think they'll be okay with it. So yeah, see you guys Thursday. Thanks for chilling and take care. Enjoy the rest of your night or rest of your day. And stay safe. Peace out, y'all.
Do you hear what I hear? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do you know what we share? Do you hear what I hear? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do you know what we share? Do you don't you? Yeah.